Western Australia's trade union movement has lashed out at the Australian Hotels Association, accusing it of extreme greed for proposing a wage freeze for the state's lowest paid workers. The association says times are tough and its members simply can't afford to pay staff more.
It's that time of the year again when the state's Industrial Relations Commission determines the minimum wage for the coming financial year. Written submissions have already been lodged and one in particular has raised the ire of Unions WA.
For an employer association like the Australian Hotels Association to propose a wage freeze for the lowest paid workers in Western Australia is really extreme greed.
That comment clearly shows how out of touch the WA unions are when it comes to small businesses.
The current state minimum wage in Western Australia is $645 a week. That's $23 a week more than the national minimum wage. Unions WA is arguing for an increase of 5.5%, which would take the minimum wage to just over $680 a week. The Hotels Association wants state wages frozen until the national wage catches up.
They don't realise that requesting a 5.5% increase will do two things. One, it will force businesses to potentially lay people off, or two, at the least, reduce their hours. It's that simple.
I don't agree with what the AHA is saying. Surely in a wealthy state like ours, people on the minimum wage shouldn't have their incomes frozen at a time when cost of living pressures are going up.
No one knows exactly how many employees are covered by the state system. Unions WA says it could be as many as 100,000.
The state government will also be putting its case before the Industrial Relations Commission this week. In the current economic climate, the government will argue that an increase in line with inflation, or about 3%, is the most appropriate outcome.
The state wage case will be heard later this week, with a decision expected next month. Rebecca Carmody, ABC News.